Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. So Spellbinders has released their October goodies, let me say, and they were kind enough to send me so much product. I am just ecstatic with all the product that they sent me. And this is one card that we're going to do today. I love these sentiments. You're going to want these sentiments, guys. Just like that. So let's see what I used. I used this beautiful stencil, the Layer Sunflower Stencil. This is a huge stencil, a big one. You can cut it if you want to make it individual and move it around, but I just move the whole thing around. So we're going to do this. There's 6 stencils on here to make this beautiful sunflower center there. Isn't that pretty? And then I used the stripes. This is from the Merry and Bright collection. Stripes are not always for Christmas. And so I back that with the stripes. I'm using my notched corner frames. I love them. I use them a lot. And then I'm going to use this wonderful Sunflower Serenade. This is from the Serenade of Autumn collection. All of this is. And I want these 3 leaves right here because just a little die cutting with these little guys that we're going to do. And just the thankful. But the big thing today is to do some stenciling, which I love to stencil. Because I used to love to stencil way back in the 80s. I stenciled everything. I know we all did. I'm taking out my dies that I'm going to use. Okay. And let me say I am an affiliate. There are links below for you guys to click on to place an order, any order. If you want to even just order adhesive or ink or something like that, but just click on my link, place your order. I do receive a small commission that's at no cost to you. And thank you so much for supporting me and my YouTube channel. I appreciate that. So I hope you've been enjoying the couple of videos that I have up. This was the first one. I love this. I gotta fluff my flower here. Isn't this fun? I love sunflowers. Here in Tennessee, we have a place on the highway that's all that it is. It's a big, it's like a off-ramp or on-ramp kind of thing, and there's an island in the middle of it, and it's all sunflowers. I just think it's so beautiful, and their little faces, I think they just smile at you. Isn't that pretty? I use that beautiful embossing folder here. So there's a video up about this card already. Then I did this card right here. This is the wreath collection. This is the Build-A-Wreath collection. I had to do this Halloween card because I absolutely fell in love with this hat. So this is the Halloween card, and there is a video up with this. And so now we'll move on to doing some stenciling. I'm just so excited with everything this month. Just so much fun. Let's go ahead. I'm going to use my new Gina K ink. I'm going to move my things out of the way here, because I've got to move this around. I purchased some new Gina K ink. I got the Wild Dandelion, Sweet Corn, and Lemon Drop, and the Dark Chocolate. I specifically chose these colors because I knew I was going to do some sunflowers. Even if Spellbinders didn't send it to me, the 2 things that I was going to order was this stencil right here and then the sunflower die set. I have to tell you this. I feel like this is going to sell out. This one right here. It is simple to use, easy to use. You get a good result. You can layer that sunflower up as much as you want. So, like I said, this is a big stencil. I want to start here because I watched myself while I was doing this. But I want to start here. And this piece is a 5.5 by 4.25. We will be cutting it down. But I want to start where this just kind of sits right in there, just like that. And I'm starting, as you see, with the leaves. I'm going to start with light spruce in Gina K. Let me get some blending material here. Let's see, I need green and yellow and a little bit of brown. And I think I'll do that with one of my Pink Fresh Studio brushes. I love these little brushes. You've seen me use these a lot. These are Pink Fresh Studio. This is the 1/4 round. I have the 1/4 round and the 1/2 round, but you'll see when we get down to this area why we're going to use that. Okay, so there's that. And let's begin. Now, I love this mat right here because it's sticky. So my paper is stuck down. You could also tape it too, okay? And then my stencil also sticks. But I have to admit, now I'm going to try to put that in the center the best I can. I have to admit, I still have to hold it because it balances me or something. I don't know. Okay, so first, this part of the leaf, I want a little bit lighter. So I'm using my light spruce, my Gina K light spruce. So I'm going to go ahead and ink this up. And I've learned here lately by watching videos, really ink that brush up, not just a little bit, okay? So like really ink it up. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply. And I'm going to apply more toward the bottom of the stencil, of the leaf, I should say, that's on this stencil. And I'm going to just try, and you can even use smaller brushes if you wanted to, but this seems to be working out quite well. And then I'm just going to bring my color up. And you know what? I really need to mask off, right? Let's do that. I have some pieces here that I've already torn. I don't want to get any on my paper. So I'm going to put that right there. And I have a little dot right here that I definitely don't want to get on. This is that 4-inch tape, the blue tape. I'll put it in the description below. But I received this for free. I did a little order with scrapbook.com during scrapbook.com fest, and with a $50 order you got the whole roll for free. I have enough blue tape. Let me show you. I've got to show you this. I have enough blue tape here for the rest of my life, right? Because I have this one too that I purchased, but to try it out. But I really do love this blue tape. I use it for this and foiling. So let's continue. And again, I'm just trying to add a little darker color toward the bottom of all of these sprigs. But coloring them in also. I want nice color through the whole stencil. That's the fun part of this. Now, you could always take, and you know what? I think I will. Hold on. I'll make this a little bit different than the last one. I almost changed my color on this from the yellow and green to like a brown or something. But it just looks so happy with the sunflower. So now I'm going to take a little brush again. I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to add darker color to the base. I've learned a lot from watching other presenters, and I really do appreciate them because they've helped me. So I'm hoping to help you with your stenciling too. And I'm just coming down through here, just adding a little bit of color, a little darker. Okay. Remember, I do want all of it green, but not as dark as the base. Okay, so there's number one. Let me close this up. And I'll remove my tape. I love this autumn collection. I love the entire collection that they have launched for October. Look at how beautiful. Do you see that radiant color? That it's a graduation of dark to light, like where they normally are darker. Leaves are darker toward the stem because that's where all of your goodness is coming out of at first, right? For your plant. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and line this up the best we can, okay, because this will be layered. take your time when you're lining up a stencil. Sometimes you have to zhuzh here and there, okay? So right now I'm zhuzhing. So I'm just zhuzhing back and forth a little bit. What I want to see is no green ink if I can. And I think I like it right there. Okay, no green ink. Okay, a little bit, but that's okay. All right, now let's go ahead and mask our places off that we don't want extra ink to get into. These little dots right here, they're actually markers for you. See, and this stuff is great to tear. They're actually markers for you. And if you line up your paper in that, you know, at that exact point each time, you know, then it lines it up perfectly for you. But I don't use them. So after that big explanation, I don't use them. I just kind of, you know, work my way around. Okay, now I want to start with my lightest color first, just like I did with the green. So I'm using Lemon Drop. You guys are going to love these inks from Gina K. I am an ink cube person. I love cubes because when they run out, sometimes I purchase, if I purchase the same color, then I get a big ink pad because I know I liked it. Okay, but sometimes I just like to try different ink. So having the cube and then running out, then I try different, you know, different color. Maybe a different brand. I really like Gina K inks though. They have some type of a something in it, formula in it, that makes it get like a powdery blend. Look how beautiful that Lemon Drop is. It does remind me of a lemon. I love her names of her inks too. They really are true to form for the color. I don't know how anybody thinks of all of that stuff. Like, you know, I named my channel Joanne's Craft Room. I'm not that creative, okay? So I'm just laying down that nice lemon drop color. I think we are good to go on that. All right, let me pick up my ink, my paper here, my blue tape, and let's take a peek. Oh, that's perfect. Now we'll move to the third one. Now with this one, what I did was, again, I don't want to see the green and I don't want to see the yellow as best as possible. And I like it. And again, zhuzh it. We zhuzh. Right there. I like that. Okay. Now I'll just go ahead again with my tape just to be very careful. Okay. I'm really not close, but you know, you could always slip and then get like a, you know, a line of yellow up there or something. I'm going to go to Sweet Corn next. I think I'm good with all that. Okay. Sweet Corn. Now I'm not changing color because I'm going to a darker shade. So Sweet Corn is next. Ooh, I don't like that edge right there because I'm a little wild. Right, okay. Easy to mask off and then just go for it, right? You don't have to worry. What a beautiful color. Good. Let's do a little bit more here. Good. Okay. Stenciling to me is very gratifying quickly. Right? Ready? Look at that! Are you watching a piece of paper that was just white come to life? Yes. That's wonderful. Okay, let's drop down to here where we have our they're more concentrated lines, okay? So I'm going to line my circles up, is what I want to do here. And I think I'm pretty good. Just line up your circles. You know, where they're going to black out right there. Okay, that's nice. I'm going to put tape up here. And as you can see, this is very, very reusable, right? Until it just gets no more sticky to it. Now for this I'm going to use the wild dandelion. And because of the little shoots right there, I'm going to use a small brush. And I'll probably need another one also. Do I have one out? Let's see. Yes, here's my green. Okay. So I'm just going to use this smaller brush. And I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to concentrate my color into these lines. And that's another thing about stenciling. As you see, I'm not taking any pains, right? I'm just going for it. Just adding the color where they have it for me. This is a gorgeous color. Let me go ahead and pick it up off of the stencil and work it into the lines there. Okay, that's nice. Let's lift this up and see what we have. You know, you never know. That's another thing with stenciling. It's like, surprise. And we have 2 more stencils to go. So this has nice 6 layers, gives you nice depth. That's beautiful. Wow, each time we go, right? Each time we go, it is better and better. Okay, now this is the green that I was talking about, and this I want to use my my dark spruce with. And again, the lines are small. Okay, so I'm going to line up my centers here now that are open, and I'm looking at where my lines are. They look pretty good there. We're going to zhuzh a little bit right there. Mask off a little bit. Put this here. And it's nice. This is a sticky mat, so everything sticks, you know. Kind of good right there. And I think I have a couple of holes here. And there. Okay. Now, green. And again, we're going to come in here and don't touch this in here. Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. We want to bring that in. I'm going to put a piece here. Okay, and then I'm going to take that off of there. I'm going to put a piece here. Okay, but watch what I do. So I'm going into each and every one of these, and this dark spruce is very, very juicy for a ink cube, as you can see. See, because the middle of our sunflower, we want that to be brown. Okay. Now I'm going to pick this up, and wherever I don't want the ink, like I'm going to work on these 2, so I have this masked off right in there, just moving it around, just like that. Now I'm going to make sure I got these 2 right here. I'm going to come in maybe with that little piece, just like that. And I'm going to bring my ink in. See how I'm just moving the tape around just to make it convenient for myself. Now right over here I think we're good. Wow, that's nice. I want to get this one just a little bit. Okay. Right down here. Pick some of that ink up off of the stencil itself. Okay, are we good? Take a peek. Yes, I think so. Okay, now what we want to do is mask off. I don't want to use this one because it has ink on it. I want to mask off around here. Just like that. I'm going to get my dark chocolate. And let me get, let me get a 1/2 inch brush. Right here. And I'm going to go into this dark chocolate. And let me make sure. Let's see. That's the green. Before I get everything mixed up, right? Because that's me. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to get that dark chocolate and I'm going to put it on my stencil. Because I want this light. Okay, because we have to do the speckles. The speckles you would want darker. So take some off and then go ahead and bring it into the center. Okay, just like that. So now you have another shade of brown. Now we're going to come here. I'm going to mask this off. I'm going to pick up this ink that I already have on my stencil. And I'm going to come in here and add that here. And it gives us a really, really soft look. And like I said, these Gina K inks, they get like that powdery softness to them. Just so pretty. Oh, I love it. Okay, now let's remove all of this. And we want to do our little seeds. So let's turn this. Look how pretty that looks. Isn't that beautiful? But just wait until we add this. Get all my mess out of the way here. Just wait till we add this. Now for this I'm not gonna, I was not going to, but I think I should. Because this is green and I've got it on my fingers. Okay, I'm gonna go right there. And I'm just going to take a piece and just come right up here. I'm just afraid because I've got green on my fingers. Okay, now I'm going to take the brown into the brown ink and I'm going to really color these dots. And I want it dark. I want dark chocolate to be dark chocolate. That's perfect. And then right here. Ooh. We do not want to now, at this point, make a boo-boo, right? Because we have a beautiful stencil. Ooh, these sunflowers came out so cute. Very nice. Now, I've used, of course, every single one. Oh my goodness. Now you could easily just cut this down and put this on a card because it's just that pretty, right? All right, let me clean up and get ink off of my fingers and I'll be right back.